I believe in strategic decoupling. I'm not saying no economic relationship with China. That's not my position at all. I think you want balanced trade. And how do you get balanced trade? You're going to get balanced trade by having large tariffs on most of what they send to us.
That was Robert Lighthizer on 60 Minutes on Sunday. He was the top U.S. trade negotiator during the first Trump administration. Lighthizer says he believes the U.S. has little choice but to implement tariffs on China, telling our Scott Pelley that China's 3-to-1 dominance in trade is a threat to our way of life. Tariffs on Mexican and Canadian imports into the U.S. are currently on pause after President Trump struck a deal with the leaders of both countries, but they're only on pause for 30 days and are still expected to have an impact on American businesses and consumers, as a 10% tariff on Chinese goods is set to begin at midnight. Bobby Djavaheri is one of the business owners who could feel the effects. He's president of the Los Angeles-based company Yedi Houseware Appliances. His company sells products like air fryers, tabletop grills, and pressure cookers. They're manufactured in China, and it will likely cost more for Yedi to produce them once a 10% tariff on imports from that country is set to begin Tuesday. So, Bobby, you spoke to CBS News after the president was elected. You told us you were stocking up your warehouse with appliances from overseas ahead of the tariffs. 3 months later, how prepared is your company?
Well, thanks for having me. We're prepared. We were fortunate enough to speed up the production and expedite our imports before February 1st, 2 days ago. So as far as that goes, we're fine. But as I mentioned earlier, we feel very uneasy about the future of this trade war. For many variety of reasons I can talk to you about.
Yeah, can you go into that? And also, how much more do you think some of your products will be after these tariffs?
So it's unpredictable. And, as I'm no economist, but I could just tell you our reality. Our reality is we're a small business importer. Fundamentally, we believe we're the backbone. The small businesses are the backbone of the economy of this country. OK, and small businesses, just like all of the businesses, need to be able to forecast and predict the future as best as possible. The fact that we have this trade war in place and the unpredictability of it is so frustrating. It makes it very difficult to conduct business. Prices could go up.
Forecasting, in terms of setting your business plan, can you be as specific as possible?
Sure, yeah. And in terms of producing, for example, for Christmas 2025, how do we know what the tariffs are going to look like when we're about to import goods for the fourth quarter? How are we going to forecast what our pricing strategy is going to look like? What our costs are going to look like? How much budget should we put aside for tariffs? We are the ones that are paying for tariffs, and ultimately, end user, the customer, the consumer who goes in the store is going to be paying for those tariffs as well. So it's very frustrating, and we're just doing the best we could. We kind of feel stranded here. One thing that no one's talking about here is how come there's no mechanism being placed as far as, hey, small business owner, here's some way we could help you adjust to this trade war that we're in the middle of. No one's talking about that, and that's even more frustrating.
The president did campaign on bringing manufacturing back to the U.S. Is that possible for you and your business?
I appreciate that, but that's absolutely impossible. This business was founded by my father. He's 93 years old. He's still here right now. He's comes to work every day from 11 to 3 every single day. He was an immigrant. He came here, and for the last 50 years, he's been able to conduct the way he's been doing business legitimately. And for example, let's take an air fryer, for example. There is no country outside of China that is able to make air fryers at a mass quantity and mass quality level like the Chinese. Go find me one, and I'll be there yesterday. So people need to be more educated when they say, oh, make in America, make in America. Sure, I'd love to make in America. I'll be the first person to make in America if I could, but I can't. This is decades in the making, and it's impossible to just do tomorrow. It's, as you could tell the frustration in my tone, because I feel like many people aren't educated enough to have such a strong opinion on the matter.
Well, Bobby Djavaheri, we really appreciate you coming on. We understand that this is a pain point right now for your business, and we do hope that we can continue to follow up with you and see how things go. But we appreciate you shedding some light on how this is going to impact your small business. Thank you for your time.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.